Hello everyone, hello lovely, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video will be on this beautiful gown that we are going to be creating. And one thing with recreating is that you can easily use any fabric that you want, so far it comes out nice. So let's get into the video. If this is your first time of stopping by, hi, nice meeting you for the first time. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And to my old subscribers, I say thank you. Please share my videos, give me a thumbs up, and watch my ads. So because this is an off shoulder, my measurement is going to be starting from, I'm taking off 4 inches for it, and then from there I'll go ahead and mark 8 inches for my bust point. And then from that 8 inches, I'm going to go ahead and mark half of my half length. And this style is for a 9 to 10 years. So my half length is at 14 inches, and I'll add 1 inch stitching allowance to it. So once I am done with this, I'll go ahead and connect all these lines straight so that it is more visible for us to understand better. So this line I'm marking now is my actual waistline, and the second one is my stitching allowance. Please, I hope you understand this and no mistake. So this is for our bust, and then this other place is for our waist. Sorry, remember we deducted 4 inches from our waist, from our shoulder. So I'll go ahead and mark half of my shoulder measurement, which is at 6.5 inches, and then I'll connect it, which we are going to be remarking once we insert our bust measurement. So I'll just mark the line straight, and then the next thing I'm going to be doing is to I'll go ahead and mark my neck width, which is at 6.5 inches. That's I'm taking in, going in with going in a bit on my shoulder measurement, so that it won't be falling off by the time I am done with the style. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to mark my bust measurement divided by 4, and this is my bust measurement divided by 4, which is at 9 inches, and I'll go ahead and connect our new armhole curve. I'll go ahead and make a new curve. So this is our armhole curve. So this old one, I'm just cancelling it out so that you guys isn't confused. Then the next thing we are going to be doing is to mark our waist measurement divided by 4, which is at 8.5 inches. And then I'll connect it to our bust point. Once I am done with this, you know that we are going to be having a strap there for that will serve as a sleeve. So by the time you connect it, the neck width will be more closed. If I haven't subscribed up to this moment, I'll remind you again, please take 1 minute to hit on the subscribe button. So I'll go ahead and transfer this to our pattern, and I am adding ½ inch every other side, but our seam side I added about 1.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. I remember we've already added 1 inch at the hem area. If you'd like, you can reduce it by ½ inch, since we added another ½ inch at the shoulder or the neckline. So for the back, I added zipper allowance and also my seam allowance, and every other thing is the same. So I just went ahead to cut this out. Then for my back neckline, I went down by 1 inch. See the way I did it to connect it to my shoulder area, so that it will fit better. So this is our bodice. I'm going ahead to cut out all my lining pieces, and yes, you know on this channel I use the same fabric as my lining most times. So for what we took out from the shoulder, which is 8 inches, I marked which is 4 inches, I marked 8 inches because it's doubled, and then I added ½ inch to join it to the back and the front. So I'll stitch on one side and turn it to the right side. So this is for my belt. The length of it is 20 inches and the width of it is about 2.5 inches. So I'll fold this way, and then I'll go ahead and stitch the way you see me show you guys, and I'll turn it inside out from the one side of it. So this is for my skirt part for my lower side, and this is the one that will be connected to the bodice. So I doubled my waist measurement. I don't want it to be too wide, and then I added about 3 inches stitching allowance. You're going to be using half to join this, and then the other one to hem and also to overlap the nest together. I just hope you understand this. So I'll go ahead and bring in the second one. So this second gathers is double the first gathers. That's why I didn't make much of the first one, so that the second one will not be too wide for me or too big for me to work with. And the material they use for the style is scuba or foam fabric, but for me I'm using my Ankara fabric. So far I achieved the same purpose at the end of the day, right? So I'll go ahead and gather this to be the exact measurement of the first gathers, and then I'll hem it as well. I hope you understand this. So once I am done, I'm done hemming this, as you can see. And also I wanted to serge this, but there was no light to serge it, so I had to fold it, tiny folds, and then I ran a loose stitch for gathers on it. So this is for the upper side. You can see I also folded it small, and then I ran a stitch to gather it as well. For this other side, I'll measure it, and then just like I said, and gather it the same measurement, measure it and gather the last step of the gather, the same measurement. And you can go ahead and serge this afterward. So once I am done gathering it, I'm going to go ahead and place it this way and then top stitch it on this part. That's what we are going to be doing first before we attach the bodice to the other side. I hope you get this. So this is for our belt. I am done with this. And also for the strap for the sleeve, I'm turning it to the right side. And I'll do the same thing for the other one. So this is our bodice. I am done turning the sleeve strap. Then I'll bring it in, and then I'll put it in inside the front bodice. You see the way I had to put it, and then you leave about ½ inch away so that you can be able to turn the sleeve or the armhole area. I'll place the other one as well, and making sure I left about ½ inch on it so that I'll be able to turn the. So I'll go ahead and stitch it on both sides. Once I am done, you can stitch this, or you can just place your lining on top of it and then stitch it all the way from the armhole to the other armhole. So this is what I am done. I'll just go ahead and cut out all the excesses at this area, so that by the time I turn it, there's no bulge there. And I'll make notches around the armhole as well. Then I'll turn it to the right side. So this is what we have after we turn this. And then I'll bring in my back bodice as well. I'll try and place the sleeve pattern into it. Once you are done placing yours, because my fabric is the same, you won't know the one that is lining or the one that is the main fabric. But I will advise that once you are done placing this and you pin it down, make sure you check it and make sure you have everything you want to at the right places before going ahead to stitch it. You don't want to go ahead and start working losing and working again. I hope you understand this. So I'll go ahead and use the fabric to cover the sleeve as well, and then I'll use my lining to cover it up. So once I use my lining, I'll go ahead and stitch it all the way to the end, and also do the same thing for the other side. And this is it after I was done. I'm just done cutting out all the excesses and also make notches around it, and then I'll turn it to the right side. So once I am done with this, I'll go ahead and do front facing front, making sure I arrange all my pieces well. And then I'll add my belt to it, and remember to leave ½ inch for stitching allowance. And then I'll close it up with the back bodice, and then I'll stitch. I'll do the same thing for this other side. I'll put in my belt, leave about ½ inch, and then I'll stitch. So since the NEPA decided to mess up with us, we are moving to a new location. So you can see our bodice is ready. And then for our lower part of the gown, you can see I'm done gathering it, the first and the second one. So this is the one that will be on the bodice, and then this one will be on the first gather. So I'll go ahead and open this gather. After you are going to serge this, or you can fold it, but for me I think I'm going to serge it. I got tired of folding and folding. I'll go ahead and place this one, place it on top of this one. So we are top stitching, we are not turning to the other side, we are top stitching. You're going to go ahead and place it. You can as well mark it before you start working, so that you'll be sure of where you are stitching. Once you are done with it, you bring in your bodice, and also we are top stitching at this point. You're going to place it this way and top stitch all the way around. So for the bow on it, you can see I've cut out 4 pieces for it, and for the length of it I have 8 inches, and then for the width I have 7 inches. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll go ahead and fold it on the 8 inches area, and then I'll stitch all the way, leaving some allowance to turn it to the right side. I'll do it for the pieces. So once I was done, I top stitched the opening that I had, and then I ran a stitch at the center of it to gather it, and then make a small rope of fabric to cover the rough edges. I hope you understand it. If you want a story on how to make that bow, please leave it in the comment section. I will make a video ASAP. So this is it after I was done stitching the gathers. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to attach this bow one after the other, just the way you see me holding it, and I'll also attach it at the back, just like the picture that we saw. Once I am done with this, for the skirt, for the remaining part of the gown, I'll turn it to the right side and close up my zipper allowance and attach my zip. Oh god, and that's all for this style. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, and they brought the lights. Give me a thumbs up if you do. If you haven't subscribed up to this moment, please do well to hit on the subscribe button, join the family, and please watch my ads and share my videos. I don't know if I've said that one, and I will see you in my next video. I love this style, I swear I love this. If this style would have been my daughter's size, I would have given it to her, but it's bigger than her. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.